So here we got a leg session. We started off with back squats. I have a fairly low bar when I do my back squats. Always start off with 60 kilos, do 60 kilos for 10. It's a good way to break into it. I find if you just do the empty bar, it's too light and you lose your balance and you go a bit wobbly. It's always a good idea for me to start with something light like this. Same way to start with on the incline bench. It's just a good solid 2 plates on the bar. Then I do the same weight for 5, but treat it like it's heavy. So pretend it's got a lot of weight on it, and try and get as far down as I can, and chill at the bottom for a little bit, like that, just to sort of get full use out of the depth. For me, the squat, the deeper I can go, the more useful it is, the more it stretches my quads and my glutes, and the more growth that I get. Nick has been away for 2 weeks from the gym. As I mentioned this last time on my gym one. So this is him. This is his set of 80. He's only going to go up to 100 because easing back into it again. Having 2 weeks off is a big deal. This is me doing 80 as well. So again, 60 for 10, 60 for 5, then 80 for 5. 5 is the working sets number. That's what we tend to do. It's a safe amount. It's quite easy. You don't get too fatigued. It doesn't get too dangerous because you're not trying to reach 10 all the time. So it's a good number to aim for. Back to Nick, and this is another set of him doing 80. Looking at that, yeah, the 20s are blue, the greens are 10, and the bar is 20 as well. So that's 80 kilos. Again, Nick has a really high bar. He's got really good depth as well. Keeps himself straight. Bit of a different technique to me. Up to 100 now. 100 kilos for 5. The light blues and the dark blue, they're both 20 kilos each, and the bar is obviously 20 still. It hasn't changed since the last set. Bizarrely, because that would be weird, wouldn't it? The bar changing weight. But yeah, trying to get the depth down still, trying to keep all the way down. This is Nick's first set at 100. Bit of a strange angle, but I don't know if you can tell, but he is keeping himself upright and he's going very far down. He's got excellent squat technique and it's high bar, very high, a lot higher than my bar. And this is me with 120. Again, 2 sets. 1 set of 5, going as low as I can. We've both got heels on, so we've got angled shoes, so it's essentially your heel is off the floor and your toe is down. Gives you a bit better ankle mobility. This is the last weight I do before I start putting my belt and my sleeves on. This is my last sort of warm-up weight, is 120. Nick stuck to 100 again with it being his first week back. Just wanted to get out. I don't know, I'm at 5 sets of 5, something like that, with the heavy weight. Worked his way up with the 60, the 80, and then to the 100 as his working sets. Again, you can see excellent depth from Nick. This is 130. I'm going to put the sleeves on in the belt, because I always think once I get past 120, it's time to sort of, just for safety, put the supports on just in case. Keep your knees warm, keep your back a bit safer with the belt, brace against it. Try and brace properly so that when you take the belt off, you still keep the same technique. Don't just rely on it as a crutch. And then Nick zoomed into my Mark Bell strong belt. Yeah, again, see, really good. Not rush, not dropping down into the hole and bouncing up. Really clean reps from Nick. He's excellent at squatting, and his strength has come on leaps and bounds in this last year. Brilliant work from the lad. This, I think I did 1 at 150, and I just chickened out because I wasn't feeling it. And Nick was like saying, oh no, this is 140, sorry. This is 140. So I did 5, typical, again, working set of 5. And then I went for 1 at 150. I've cut the audio because of all the music in the gym. When I did the 150, Nick's like, do another. And you'll see that I do it with, the thing is, my legs feel like the weight is easy, but it's your body. When you're doing a squat, your body and your back and your shoulder, everything else sometimes lags. My legs are stronger than my back, I would have said. You can see my body trying to stand. This is the 150. It comes up and as I'm sort of arching my back up. So one of them, and even despite Nick's best efforts to get me to do 2. So, and again, I'm still easing back into it. Then we were going to do front squats, but I didn't have my straps, and we don't have the wrist flexibility for front squats. So we did this little goblet squat variant instead. Just using a 20 kilo here, just to sort of see what it feels like. And it was far too light, ridiculously easy. But we went through the motions, did 20 reps, thought that was okay. So then we got a 50 kilo dumbbell, which sounds a lot, but it's not. When you've been doing back squats weigh like more than double that, it's not too bad. But you can see we're stood on a little platform so we can get the depth. Nick was doing the 50, but he was sticking to 10 reps because, again, first week back, keep repeating myself. I did, I think, 4 lots of 20 reps with the 50, and again, legs could handle it no problem at all. I mean, I could feel it but towards the end of the 20 reps. It was difficult in the sense that it was a bit fatiguing, and your fingers are holding onto the dumbbell, so they start to sort of peel open a little bit. What else could I say about it? Yeah, you feel it again, lower back, because the weight is in front of you. It's hard to see, but it's coming up in front of my waist. So lower back is holding my body straight. So you can really feel it starting to work your lower back. By the time you get to the 20th rep, you can't hear it here, but the dumbbell is banging the floor after each rep. And by the time I get towards the end, I'm like, I'm getting a bit tired. On this set here, a bit further away, but I think it's a good angle. You can see that the dumbbell is going below or sort of level with my ankles, at least where my hands are. Nick would put the camera on the side of a little box for like box squat things, and instead of holding it, and he could. It's a good angle, but yeah, this is I don't know if we recorded every single set that we did, but this was probably at least the second set. It must be, because all these reps that I'm doing here, or all the ones that I've uploaded onto the computer tonight, they're all in sort of chronological order, so I haven't skipped anything. I don't always record every single set that Nick does, mainly because I forget, and he doesn't have any social media, so he's not interested. I mean, I send him the clips a lot, and he keeps them for prosperity, for reference. That's what I meant to say. And this is his next set, Nick, and again, legs are coming on massively. 50 kilos for 10. You still feel it, especially when you've not touched your legs in weights for 2 weeks. You do feel the grind. And he weighs 70 kilos, whereas I weigh... Oh no, sorry, he weighs 75. He's 75 kilos now, and I weigh 100. So I've got a bit of extra blubber, bit of extra timber, as they say. So yeah, power to weight wise, as a percentage, 50 is more weight for Nick than it is for me, so he does really well with it. But yeah, this is not something I'm going to keep in the rotation. I will be taking those straps back into the gym, and I'll show you. You've probably seen, if you've watched any of the gym videos, you'll see the way that I do it, or the way I can't explain it. Certainly can't explain it over the mic. So that was the last set of this. This one was knackering. I nearly collapsed after it, and then pro and leg curl, we just stuck to 2 like accessory exercises. We did 4 lots on this. I think I did 2 lots of 20, a lot of 10, and then maybe an 8 and a 5, something like that. Does that equate to 4 sets? I'm not sure. I can't really count. Good exercise, but I prefer the seated one, because this one essentially doesn't hit one of your 4 hamstrings, because one of them crosses your hips. So if you sit in like a standard seating position and curl your legs in, you actually get more muscles activated. This was probably one of Nick's first sets. I can't remember, to be honest, but he got to like 30 something and stuck at that. Again, sensible. He knows he's going to get leg pain through the week. It's going to be a killer for him, so he's taking it easy. And this one, what we finished with, the adductor machine. It's not just for women, it's really useful, and when you squat low, you hit your adductors, those big thick muscles inside your legs. And that was it. That's what we did. Game over. Right,